Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. Excuse me. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun. It's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. Alright, so today I hope everyone is doing well. Before I get started, I'm going to just a quick announcement. I'm going to be posting on the members only section, and that is how this incredible blood moon full lunar eclipse might affect you. I don't know if I've talked about eclipses before, but eclipses are, especially full lunar eclipses and full solar eclipses, which we have a full solar eclipse coming up on, I believe it is at the end of March. And we have one coming up in May that looks a little concerning, but anyway, I'll go through this one. I'll post it on my members only section. If you'd like to join, just click on the join button. I'll put a join link in the description as well. You can click on any of the members at any of the levels, and you should be able to look at this video I'm going to post. And this is going to be on eclipses, the full moon lunar eclipse, the blood moon, and how it might affect you. All right, so let's go ahead and clear the energy here. There we go. Hope everybody's well. What I'm going to read on today is, and the Golden Wheel Tarot wanted to read on this one. Actually, 2 or 3 tarot decks did, but this one was the loudest. So this one's going to be on the karmic link between Meghan Markle and Prince Andrew. I was just looking around at some pictures and looking for something to read on, and I kept coming back to a picture of Meghan Markle and Andrew standing next to each other on the balcony back in the days when Harry and Meghan were still working royals. And in my opinion, now, Meghan's very poor at hiding her emotions. She thinks she has this blank look on her face, and it's really, really clear that she's her emotions bubble beneath the surface. So when they were standing next to each other, you saw the blank stares, like they were trying to pretend they didn't know each other, but they actually know each other very well. So there's a whole history, allegedly, between Meghan Markle and Prince Andrew. So let's look at the karmic link between the two of them. If you haven't seen me do this spread before, I'll explain it as I go along. All right, so for this one, the Tarot of the Golden Wheel. Let's see what we can find out about the karmic link between Meghan Markle and Prince Andrew. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. So, karmic link between, wow, Meghan Markle and Prince Andrew. This deck really wants to talk. Okay. I didn't even get anything hardly out of my mouth. Okay, 4 of Wands. Ooh. This is about the firm. It's about royalty. Okay, and then this is about Knight of Wands. Ooh. So this can be about police and investigations. It can be corrupt police, corrupt investigations, things that are like private, like things that are hidden, investigations that are hidden. Okay, so the karmic link between Meghan Markle and Prince Andrew, I'm going to do a past, present, and future energy along the top. I have 5 cards along the top. And then also the 4th card is what challenges lay between the two of them in this life, and what do they have to let go of to move forward. So what do they have to let go of between the two of them in order to move forward in their karmic lives. These are karmic links. So we'll see. What's this? Ooh, the Hermit in reverse. Ooh, interesting. Okay, that's coming out of your shell. Can also be Harry. Usually is Harry in these royal readings. Alright, so the karmic link between Meghan Markle and Prince Andrew. Past, present, and future. Karma. 5 of Swords. Someone won a war. Oh my gosh, okay. I don't think I have to... Oh, and look what just popped up. Devil in reverse. Wow. Trying to free yourself from dark energy. I have a feeling that card's going to come out. Alright, so past, present, future. Oh, and we're going to have... we'll have Meghan Markle on the left, and we'll have Prince Andrew on the right. Okay. Let's see what we get for the karmic link between these two people. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. They always lose money together. They always lose money. Alright. We're going to go with that one. Oh, gosh, in 1 card. That's so weird. Okay. 5 cards on the top. Past, present, future. What are they here to learn? or I'm sorry, the challenges between the two of them, and what do they have to learn going forward? In order to go forward karmically, what do they have to learn? Or what do they have to let go of? I keep saying learn. So what are the challenges between the two of them, and what do they have to let go of to go forward karmically? All right, we're going to have Meghan on the left and Prince Andrew on the right. Now, these cards talk about their individual role in each of these questions. All right, Queen of Swords. Oh, gosh, in reverse. That's a divorce card. Lots of feminine, aggressive energy. Eight of Cups, walking away. There's the Hermit again. Hermit reverse. I guess Harry's going to be in this as well. Okay. Queen of Swords in reverse. This is dark energy, or nasty energy from the Queen of Swords. It's also about divorce and marital strife. Eight of Cups, you walk away, and the Hermit. Someone came between them in a past life. Harry's there. I didn't really expect he would show up here, but he has twice now. All right, so for the past karmic energy, how did their karma get started? That's what this card is, their past karmic energy. How did the karma between them get started? Eight of Swords. Someone was a victim. Someone was in a trap. Ooh, goosebumps. So Eight of Swords is about you're in a trap. Oh, wow. This is a woman standing on the edge of a cliff. Oh my gosh, I get energy like she's going to jump off. Wow. This is despondent energy to someone, and I'm going to say that this is okay, I'm getting Meghan's energy here, but one of them persecuted the other one and put them into a trap of which they could not get out of it. They could not get out of that trap and felt that the only way out was to jump. And this was, okay. This is, believe it or not, this is Andrew's energy. In a past life, he was the one who was the nasty, aggressive one towards Meghan. He persecuted her. He walked away from her. And so the Hermit in reverse, it can be about coming out of your shell. It can be about, the Hermit is you withdraw and you have a lot of soul searching to do and you withdraw from the world. That's so interesting. Mark on his hand. And then upright, it's you have now learned what you need to learn and you're coming out of your shell. You're emerging back into the world. If it represents Harry, we'll see as we go along. I do get his energy here. But so one of them persecuted the other so that they were in a trap. They were in a trap from which they felt there was no escape. That's it, past energy. This is how the karma got started between the two of them. What was Meghan's role in that karma? Queen of Cups in reverse. So Queen of Cups upright is about the good wife. This is about someone who's very comforting and nurturing. And in reverse, a bad wife. She was... Wow. Holy crap. I don't think either one of them had good energy in a past life. So she was the wife who... This can also be about infidelity. This can be about betraying someone, being very cold, not providing emotional and nurturing support. So she was a cold person in this past relationship. And it ended up with him rejecting her, him making her the martyr, the disposable one, we'll say. Ooh, wow. Oh, my goodness. All right, so what was Andrew's role in all this past karma? Ten of Swords in reverse. He's the one who did the utter betrayal. Ten of Swords upright is being stabbed in the back. You're complete ruin, complete and total ruin. And the Ten of Swords in reverse is you're trying to either get over that ruin or you have so ruined yourself, there is no recovery. Even though you tried to recover from that ruin, there was no recovery. They destroyed each other in this past life. The karma that started between them was she was a cold wife. He took it out on her, and because of whatever he did, he put this karma into motion, and he totally ruined himself in this past life. Neither one of them had nothing good happening here. My goodness. So in this deck, the Hermit in reverse can talk about secrets, suspicion, arrogance, loss, fear of illness or isolation, and being a perfectionist. So, and since I'm getting some male energy from this, between the two of them, there was a lot of aggression, there was a lot of suspicion, deceit, arrogance, suspicion, loss. They did not, whatever the attraction was, if this was a marital relationship, which I think it was because we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, which represents divorce. They're split up in this past life. They walked away from each other, and their split up was very nasty, and it had to do with a lot of suspicion and aggression. And she was the wife. Absolutely, she was the wife, and he was the man who ruined her. That's their past karma. Wow. Okay. What's their current karma? What role are they in right now? This is how it started, so they may have had many lifetimes since then. Where are they now in their karma? Oh God, 10 of Wands, they're joined at the hip. They're burdened to each other. That's their karma, is to be linked in a burden until they learn their lessons, which we'll find out over here. They are intentionally a burden to each other. That's why they came back here to fulfill this part of their karma. We will be burdened together, whether we want to or not. We'll always be linked in divorce and scandal. We'll try to ignore each other and walk away from each other, but everything that we have will always be exposed to the world. This is coming out of your shell and being associated with suspicion and treachery and loss. Wow. But it's coming out. They can't hide it anymore. If the Hermit had been upright, it would have been about they were able to hide it and keep it under wraps. And with it being in reverse, all the suspicion and aggression and fear and loss it's just beneath the surface. You can see it. It's just like I said in that picture. No matter how hard they try to hide it, they can't hide this bubbling tension underneath them, and they're a burden to each other. What about Meghan? What's her role in this burden? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So 7 of Wheels, 7 of Pentacles upright is about you have put all your seeds out there, you have made your investment, you've put your time and effort into something, and you're waiting for your investment to come back and return. And in reverse, nothing that you've ever tried will come back positively. All the energy that you're putting out there in the world is negative, and it will never, anything that you're trying to accomplish will never accomplish. You will always fail. Wow, that's Meghan's side of it. And it's true. No matter what she tries, she always fails. That's in her chart as well. If you didn't see my astrological reading of Meghan, I think it's called Born to be Bad. I'll put a link for you up here. Okay, so Meghan's role in this current energy is she's the one, again, linked to the divorce and aggression and scandal, and they try to ignore it and walk away from each other, but it's always there beneath the surface, always there. Nothing that she tries will ever work, and he's linked to it in some way. He's a burden to her in some way. Of course, we know all those stories about Soho House, allegedly, and the, being out on the ships in the water, if you want to call it that, those beautiful yachts that these millionaires have. Yeah. Maybe that's what we are, link here. Okay, so what's Andrew's role in their current karma? What's his role? The Empress? Oh, this was his mother. His role, how interesting. All right, so Empress is the mother card, and it's upright. He had a very good mother, as we know. Her Majesty, the Queen, who I miss so much. She was there to try to, I think she was there to break this karma between the two of them. But the burden was there and she could not release him from this burden. So she was there to help show him the way, show him how to get out of his current situation if he would listen to her. If he would just listen to her. But the negative energy of the Queen of Swords in reverse, all that negative, the scandals, she tried to protect him from the scandal, but he walked away from her. And no matter what he did, he kept going back to it. His role in here was to learn from his mother. And I don't know if he has. That's the purpose of his current energy. She could have helped him get over all this. She could have pulled him away from all this if he would have listened to her. Wow. All right, so what is their future karma? Future karma, either in this life or going forward in the next. What's their future karma together? The Page of Swords. Oh, information. Their future karma is to own up to things, take responsibility, and be forthcoming with the information. Communication. Yeah, future karma. Taking responsibility. Having the difficult conversations. Having an analytical mind. Being able to read the room. That's what their future karma is to learn how to do that, because neither one of them have that ability right now. Neither one of them accept responsibility, and neither one of them can read the room. They just can't, because they're a burden to each other right now. But their future is to learn that they need to be able to accept responsibility and read the room so that they can act quickly on things. And as long as this scandalous energy is around them, it's going to be difficult. The only way that they'll be able to get through this and to go to the next level is to walk away from each other. What's Meghan's role in the future karma of being able to take responsibility? Five of Wands in reverse. Bickering and fighting. She doesn't want to do it. She won't do it. Five of Wands upright. Bickering, fighting, competition. In reverse. Being so overwhelmed by the competition and by the fighting that you collapse, that you give up. She will fight it and fight it and fight it. Even in a future karma, a future lifetime, she will continue to fight the idea of taking responsibility and acknowledging that other people exist. Being able to read the room is to concentrate on other people, what's going on, instead of being inward, being withdrawn to yourself. Oh my gosh, maybe that's what the Hermit in reverse is too. They need to be able, both of them need to be able to remove their attention from themselves and to look out into the world and read the emotions of other people and care. Wow. And she's going to struggle. What about Andrew? What's his role in the future karma? Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords upright is about transition, escape, going overseas, going from troubled waters to calmer waters. And in reverse, he will be staying put in either this future that they have together in this life or in the next one. He will stay where he is. He's going to resist transition too. This is escape, and he can't escape. They're both going to resist this idea in a future life. And in the future, in this life, that they need to take responsibility and read the room. Just come out, own up. Just own up. Own up to what you've done. Express your remorse if you feel remorseful, which I don't know if either one of them do, but allegedly. Express remorse. Account for your actions. And have enough empathy for other people to be able to read their emotions. That's where they need to go, and I'm not sure if they're going to do it. Because they're both going to resist. Wow. Ooh, goosebumps. All right. What's the challenge between the two of them right now? What's the challenge between the two of them? Five of Swords in reverse. We got both fighting cards here in reverse. Okay, upright. The Five of Swords is about fighting, and you've been defeated. But you're still fighting. You think you've won the war, or won the battle, but you've really lost the war. And in reverse, being so overcome by all the battles that you truly do crash and burn. You're so exhausted by all the fighting that you can't bring yourself to see things that are going on. Understand that the war is over and you've lost. That's the challenge between the two of them right now. They're both fighting this idea that that they've lost a war, and they'll continue to fight until they can't fight anymore. Both of them refusing to accept defeat and learning from it. That's the challenge they have right now. They refuse, and I'm not sure why the two of them together. It's got to be this betrayal that happened here. This deliberate, where it started. This deliberate betrayal and persecution unfairly. She was cold. He persecuted her. He ruined her and ruined himself too. Tried to walk away and couldn't. So this must have been really some huge, huge battle that went on between the two of them, very public. You know, I hate to say this, but I'm actually getting, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it. I'm getting a picture of my, well, okay. Was it Queen Caroline? Who was banging on the doors of the gate, trying to get in. And I'll have to look this up. I've forgotten. It's been so long since I learned about it. But that Queen Caroline was kept on the outskirts during the, I think it was the coronation of the king, because the king hated her so much. I'm almost getting that persecution level. Interesting. Okay, so what is Meghan's role in this refusal to accept defeat? This challenge between the two of them. The World in reverse. Oh wow, this is a big, okay, this is a big thing, big card here. So the World upright is about completion. It's about successful completion, and you're very public, and the world sees your accomplishments very publicly. And in reverse, you're not successfully completed. People see her failures. It's very public. It's very evident. Everyone can see her failures. And she refuses to accept that they're failures, refuses to account for her actions, and refuses to accept that she has lost the war. Refusing to accept that. No, it's not over. You didn't really see that. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. No, that's not true. That's where she is with this. What about Andrew? What's his role in this refusal to accept defeat? The Emperor. There's Charles. Wow. His refusal to accept defeat is because he's in competition with his brother. This is the king. His Majesty King Charles. Wow, it's all competition. I will never admit that he is better than I am, or that he is more successful than I am. People love him more than they love me. Wow. That's the challenge. Refusal to accept defeat, refusing to accept what's going on in the world, and for Andrew, it's a competition with his brother. Oh my. All right, what do they need to do to move forward in karma? What do they need to do? This is pretty much your learning card. What do they need to do in this lifetime? The Hierophant. Respect the crown. Both of them need to respect authority and respect the crown. I can't believe I got that card. Both of them need to respect authority. What's Meghan's role? What does she need to do in relation to the crown to move forward? The Moon in reverse. Oh my God. The moon upright is about illusion. It's the 9-month pregnancy card. It's about cycles. It's about illusion. It's about fear and anxiety. And in reverse, the revelation of the illusion. The revelation of the illusion having to do with a 9-month pregnancy, allegedly. That's what she needs to do. She needs to come clean. She needs to come clean with Crown. Wow. Holy crap. What about Andrew? What does he need to do? Queen of Wands. This is Anne. Wow. I almost did, in fact, I am going to do a karmic link between Anne and Charles. I may throw Andrew in there too. That was the first reading I was going to do, and I switched it to this one. Queen of Wands. This is Anne. What does he need to do to move forward with karma? He needs to respect the crown, respect his brother, and respect his sister. Something's going on with Anne and Andrew. I just realized how similar their names are. Wow. He needs to respect her authority, and he's not. Neither one of them. Both his brother and Anne showed up. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right, let me do a quick wrap up. So much energy in this reading. Okay, so for the past energy between the two of them, the quick wrap up here, they had a life where one persecuted the other to the point where there was no return. She felt that the only option was to jump. She was so trapped that she had no other way out. And for Meghan, she was the cold wife. She was the cold woman. And for Andrew, he was the one who destroyed her. And in doing so, he destroyed himself too. And it had to do with the dissolution of a marriage, the breakup of a marriage, the animosity and nastiness that comes with that, and trying to walk away from each other, and then having this idea of loss and suspicion. They did not trust each other. Interesting. What a place for this doll to start. Wow. And then their current karma is to be a burden to each other. They are joined at the hip and they cannot get away from each other. As much as they try and want to, they can't. The burden of them trying to disassociate from the other will never work. And what's Meghan's role? Everything she tries will fail. It's so interesting. I wonder what she did in this lifetime here, being so cold. Some event that she was so cold to him that he could never forgive it. And her karma is, no matter what you try, because of your burden and being joined to him, you will fail. And for Andrew, such an interesting card. His mother tried to help him. She could have helped him if he would have listened to her, and he didn't, because he walked away from her advice. And then their future karma is to take accountability, take responsibility, have accountability, and be forthright with the information of what you've done. And for Meghan, what's her role? It is competition, and always losing the competition. She's always in a competitive mode, always in a bickering and fighting mode. And she's fighting the idea that I need to be accountable, I need to be responsible. No, I'm not going to do that. And for Andrew, same thing. He wants to escape but can't, because he will not acknowledge that he can't escape this karma. He can't, but he's trying to. He wants to, but he can't. And then what's the challenge between the two of them? Fighting, not realizing that they've lost the war, that when they do things and it comes out badly, it turns out badly, they refuse to admit defeat. And for Meghan, it's because, no, do not believe your lying eyes. No, I did not lose. What's the matter with you? Of course I didn't lose. And for Andrew, he's competing with his brother. For her, it's all about her ego, and for him, it's all about he cannot get over the competition with his brother. It's this allegedly what I'm going to call the spare syndrome, just like Harry. You're not better than me. just because you were born first. Literally, that's what I'm hearing. And what do they need to do to move forward in karma? They need to respect authority. They need to respect the crown. They were born into these lives to deal with this idea of the monarchy, their role in it, and the respect that they need to give to the monarchy. And for Meghan, how can she alleviate this karma? How can she move forward? She needs to come clean about what happened with a 9-month pregnancy, allegedly. The illusion of that pregnancy needs to be dispelled to the crown. And then what's Andrew's role in that? He needs to respect his sister. He needs to respect his sister. This is Anne. And the fact that the Charles and Anne came out together just really emphasizes how strong this is. What's the challenge between them? For him, it's the competition with his brother. What does he need to learn to go forward? Respect not only these two individuals, his brother and his sister, but respect the crown and their role in it. Wow. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. My goodness. If you did, please like and share. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate all my subscribers. Hope you guys are enjoying the readings. And if you're not a subscriber, well, you need to subscribe. Come on, click that notification bell. And don't forget to click subscribe as well so you won't miss another reading. Thanks so much, everyone. We will see you again soon on Royal Tarot Readings. Bye-bye, everybody.